Hello, everyone. My name is Raymond. I'm Program Manager for Excel API. Today, I would like to share some update about the Excel JS API for 1.13. This is the API list that we are going to release in the requirements at 1.13. And the good news is that almost all these code work almost done, and it's on. Many of them are on the way rolling out. You will be soon to check the release version of this API. And but also some of them we still have some feedback. Today, I would like to confirm with you about one behavior of the API that was the top ask, which is insert from Base64 API. This API, we received some feedback from the GitHub, and people are asking for what's the default behavior when insert worksheet worksheet from an external workbook, whether we should activate the newly added worksheets, or we should keep the original sheets that don't activate the newly added one. So I would like to learn your feedback. Which do you prefer? If you have some feedback, please let me know which is a better way for you for this API. Okay. Today I would like to spend 1 second. I would like to. I'm not sure whether you can see my chat window. I will type these two behavior to you. One is the insert worksheet that activate the first sheet that newly added, which is a current preview behavior. We received some feedback that they wants to, don't activate a newly added window. So if you have some comments, you want to have a first behavior type 1, the second behavior type 2. Okay. And so this one. And next, today I would like to introduce about a newly added event, which is onFormulaChanged events. So these events we built is for the scenario which we called write back. Know that many of our customer engage many of you, and we learned that writing back is the most important scenario that you would like to enable in your adding. So today I would like to introduce one the write back solution, which is using a custom function. So here is an example that you might try it out in your add-in. So the idea is to load the data to the worksheet through the custom function. Here, for example, I have my projection for my sales information for the coming year. So I want to know which is the data is actually coming from the external database. So the custom function will retrieve the data from external database and render it here in these worksheets, which is I show you here in the picture. And the planner wants to do some change, the budget changing. For example, I would like to change the model 3 in quarter 2. I see the sales might be higher than that, so I can type it. I type directly in this particular cell. Then the number that I type will need to write back to the database. So adding actually is listening to the events, which is the events I will introduce you, which is the onFormulaChanged events. In these events that adding can do is to get the previous formula, to analyze the previous formulas. We will know that which is the right place in the database, right table to write the newly projection data for model 3 Q2, that information to the database. And after you write those information to your database, then you can get return the original formula, which is the formula back to that. And that's and that one will retrieve the data from the database. Yeah. So here I would like to introduce about the design for these events. So the design is like when you listen to these events, the events are we provide those kind of information. First is the formula details. The formula details includes two information, which is a cell address, so indicate which is the right cell that that you change that, and also we present you what is the formula or previous formula that you overwrite, the end user overwrite, and with that you can do you can restore those information, and also you can you will know what is the right place in the database we are going to write it back, and then the worksheet ID and the source event, so whether this is triggered by local or is triggered by the remote. And last, and also the event type, we'll get what type of the events. So this is pretty much the sample code. It's very easily just tell you what is the event arc information. Yeah. So I would like to give you a simple demo of what I have introduced to you. But as I don't have the external database, I just want to let you imagine that I'm using the custom function, but now I'm using actually just a normal formula. So imagine this is a custom function that you are retrieving the data from the database. So if I am an end user, I want to change this formula. I want to say this is too less. I want to do this much of sales for this quarter because I invest a lot of advertisement on that previous on that. So I type that. So and this information will write back directly to the base. So if we don't have these events, then your custom function is actually lost. You lost it, and then you cannot connect to the database. However, if I undo it and if I register the events, if I register events, then then I've tried to type it to the big number.
Hey, Raymond.
I just demo this idea to you. I just mock up this because I don't have the external database connection thing. So I want to give you an idea what is purpose of this API. So if I project, I want to change my Model 3's projection to 20K. And then if I type enter, then this number, actually, you receive the events. The events can tell you that what is the previous formula, and then you actually can get the previous formula to restore this to the formula. And those formula can retrieve the data from the database. And meanwhile, you previous to that, you can write this new number to your database accordingly in these events. So that will solve the problem of writing back. Okay. Yeah. So that is what I want to introduce you today. I hope that these events can benefit for you if you are using a custom function, and these events will help you on that. Okay. I see.
What if multiple cells are changed at the same time, like say a paste operation? Will you get all of the?
It's a great question, Josh. So if if you control C paste the multiple formula, and we will, this actually is a array. So that will represent the information that we can enable the multiple ranges. So if you copy paste a big range, it will can support. But we have a limitation. So as you know that the payload size is 5 megabyte. Actually, it's less than 5 megabyte. It can't be too much, too big of the size. But yeah, but we support multiple range, multiple formula change. Thank you. Thank you for a good question.
Okay. It looks like there's a question from John W.
This is for Excel desktop, correct?
This actually, these events is available not only for desktop, but also all the platform Excel Online and Mac. It will be released to all these platforms.
You said all? You mean desktop too?
Correct. Desktop and Mac and Excel web online.
Do you know the release date?
Oh, the release date. Actually, I cannot because the code work is really done. The engineer has already checked in the code and it's on the way to out. Maybe next month. I cannot tell you the exactly date of that event's available, but it will be next month, in the middle of next month. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for your question, John.
Okay, then we'll just do one more question. There's admin at Analysis Cloud. So whoever that admin is.
Hi, sorry, I'm using my business account. Sorry about that. So it looks like the track changes functionality that already exists. That was my question.
Yeah, I think yeah. Thanks for your question. Yes, track changes. We have events called onChange events. So that will track the changes you made in a normal range. So if you change from value to value, then that will be triggered. But this one is more like monitor the changes from the formula. So that will be targeting to the scenario for the custom function write back. So when the formula is being changed, this event will be triggered. Okay, great.
So, okay.